goes a first down.
It's our time. It's our time.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job,
hey.
Writing down your ad.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Locke. He completes it to Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Mike 50.
Hey, box drop.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On 2nd and 9, Luck. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Here we go. Set. 45. Check my 45. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Come on,
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mexico.
On first down, Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers.
On 2nd and 9, Luck. Throw right side, caught by Winslow. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd down, Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Henry. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. After the interception, here's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. On first down, Luck. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go, Mike 50. Mike 50. You don't want this. Watch that.
Buzz.
Now it's Luck. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good win.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
First down, Charger.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here's Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free, and the Falcons grab it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Derrick Henry all alone. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons push further out in front. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And I think the ball's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
Deion Sanders.
Come on, fellas.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Pat Tillman.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll run it again with Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 3rd and long. It's locked.
Get out the field, defense.
Complete. It's Henry. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Locke. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons push further out in front. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he slides to avoid the hit. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They begin with Henry. Oh, and now some space to operate. Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will